Hi and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga, and today just some gentle floor stretches. So we're going to stay seated, or we might come down onto our back. If you want to bolster, absolutely you can. No equipment needed. Just smile on your face, good attitude, and a willing spirit. So time to take it down a notch. We're going to focus on our breath. I'm going to invite you to place one hand to your chest, one hand to your belly. Close your eyes and breathe. Present within each breath. Take a second, if it's been a crazy day, quiet your mind. If you're just starting your day, checking in. How are you? My hope is you're feeling strong and healthy. You're feeling light and loved. Feeling full and joyful. Gently pull your hands away from you. Let the palms face the ceiling. Drape the wrists over the knees. Bring your index finger and thumb to gently touch. As you inhale, open your fingers. Spread your fingers wide. Feel that stretch across your palms. And then as you exhale, gently bring your middle finger and thumb to touch. Inhale, open your fingers, spread wide across your palms. And exhale, ring finger and thumb, gently touch. Inhale, open your fingers, spread them wide. And exhale, pinky and thumb, gently come to touch. Inhale, open your fingers, spread them wide. And as you exhale, whatever finger feels natural to you, bring it back to your thumb. Soften your fingers, relax your hands, sit nice and tall, and breathe. We shift our hands to the shins just below the knees. Take a big breath in, press the chest forward, arch your back, lift your gaze. And as you exhale, hollow your tummy and chest, press your spine towards the back, tuck your chin. You can do this whole session with your eyes closed if you like. Inhale, press it through, arch your back, lift your gaze. And exhale, hollow. We are mindful of our breath. We are aware of each and every motion. We are deliberate and purposeful. As we inhale, we press it through. And exhale, hollow. Last cat. Inhaling it up nice and tall, and just walk those hands forward again. Eyes can be open or closed. Extend those arms out, reaching through your fingertips just as far as feels good to you. Inhale, lift just enough to pass that left arm underneath your right, palm side up, and just let the back of the hand rest as you gaze out underneath that right arm. Just a slight rotation, noticing that stretch in the hips, the lower back, the shoulder. We pull that left arm back through and extend it out. Right hand passes underneath the left, back of the hand to the floor, and just gaze out underneath that left arm. This is all about just being gentle, being kind, checking in, breathing just as deeply as you can. Pulling that right arm back through. Once again, extend both arms out. Walk those fingertips out. Let that upper body be heavy. Inhale, circle the hands back by your hips. Big circle of the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, release that right hand down, left arm up and over. Just lean into it. Keep that left sit bone glued to the mat. Give a little push with that right hand. Lift the left side of the rib cage. Look up along the inside of that left arm. Now turn down, look down towards the floor. Circle that left arm around behind, circling the back of the body with the forearm just as far as you can reach, and just this really nice stretch through the front of the shoulder and through the neck. Left arm circles up and over, and we reach it high. Both arms reach up. And as you exhale, left hand down, right arm up and over. We keep that right sit bone glued to the mat. We give a little push with that left hand and lift the right side of the rib cage, turning and looking up along the inside of that right arm. Again, eyes can be open or closed. We turn our face down towards the ground, a little tuck of your chin towards your chest, circling that right arm around behind your back, forearm along the small of the back. As we move, we check in, we notice if things feel different from right to left, left to right. We do so without judgment or criticism. It's all about self-care and self-love, guys. Circling that right arm back up and over. And inhale, reach it high. Both arms reach high. And then as you exhale, turn your palms to face front. Pull those elbows back and down. Lift your gaze. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, pull it down. Inhale, reach it up. And let those arms just float down by your sides. Press your palms down towards the ground. Feel that space in the neck between the shoulders and the earlobes. As you exhale, chin comes down towards the chest. Breathe, stretching down the back of the body, from the base of the head down the spine. Inhale, head up nice and tall, rock it back. Switch so the other leg is in front. We bring the hands to the shins just below the knees. Again, take a big breath in, press the chest forward, arch your back, lift your face towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, hollow your tummy and chest, press your spine back, tuck your chin. We do 2 more of each, just moving with your breath. And exhale, hollow. 1 more each way. Inhaling it up nice and tall, reach it high. As you exhale, turn to the left, little tap of your fingertips. Inhale, reach it high, turn it back to face front. And exhale, we turn to the right, little tap of the fingertips. Inhale, reach it high, turn it back to face front. 1 more time each way. And then we're going to hold it. Inhale, back to center, arms overhead. And then exhale, we turn to the right, little tap of the fingertips. Inhale, reach it high. This time, bring that right hand to the outside of your thigh, left hand behind you, sit up as tall as you can, and just turn and look out over your back shoulder. Press your right shoulder down and away, and if it feels good to you, tuck your chin towards that left collarbone and just feel that really nice stretch down that right side of the neck. And breathe. Inhale, reach it high, turn it back to face front. And as you exhale, we turn to the right. Left hand to the top of the thigh, right hand behind you, sit up as tall as you can. Turn and look out over your back shoulder. Little tuck of your chin towards that right collarbone, and then gently press that left shoulder down and away. And again, that nice stretch down that left side through the neck and into the shoulder. Inhale, reach it high, turn it back to face front. And as you exhale, let those arms gently float down by your sides. Press your palms towards the ground, tuck your chin towards your chest. And roll the head to the right ear over the right shoulder. Let your head be heavy. Feeling that stretch down that left side, opening up your ear canal. Releasing tension and tightness, releasing your chin down towards your chest. And then roll it to the left ear over the left shoulder. Always taking care of the neck, guys. If rolling doesn't feel good, take care of yourself. Always. This is self-care, self-love. Pressing that right palm down towards the ground. Just feel that long stretch down that right side. Inhale, chin back down towards your chest. Shift your hands forward in front of your shins and go ahead and walk it out. Relaxing the weight of the upper body down. If it feels good to you, extend those arms out even longer. And just breathe. Inhale, sweep the hands back by your hips. Big circle those arms up and overhead. Reach it high. As you exhale, let those arms float down by your sides. We're going to kick both feet off to the left. creating a letter Z, if you will. If having the knees bent is not great for you, you can extend that left leg out long. Perfect. Otherwise, we tuck that foot behind us. You can always be sitting up on a bolster or a pillow, a folded blanket, if that feels better to you. And I want you to kind of check in with what's going on with that left hip. Just sitting up nice and tall. Release that left hand to the outside of the ankle. Right arm circles up and over. Inhaling it back up. Release that right hand. Left arm reaches up. And then as you exhale, hollow your tummy and chest. Reach it through between your arm and your leg. Roll it open. Follow with your gaze. And then gently come back through center. Right arm comes up. Left hand takes a hold of the ankle. And we lean in. That lateral flexion in the spine, coming back through, always checking in with your body, reaching that left arm up, hollow your tummy and chest, reach it through, roll it open, extend it high. Let's do that one more time. Left hand floats down, right arm travels up and over, and we lean in. One more time, we take it to the right, right hand down, left arm up, and as you exhale, hollow your tummy and chest, pass it through. Roll it open, reach it high, and gently release it down. We're going to extend that left leg out if it's not already, and we're going to sit up nice and tall. Left hand to the outside of that right knee, flex that left foot, right arm up and over. That feels good. Rolling that right shoulder back. If it feels good to you, look up, or you can look down towards your toes. Inhaling it back up, release that right hand, just lift that left arm up and back as far as you can reach. Lean into that right hand, and then sitting up nice and tall, left arm crosses, take a hold of that knee, right arm circles up and over. So always checking in. Right hand comes down, left arm circles up and over, bending that right elbow, just reach as far as you can reach. And inhale it back up. Left hand to the outside of your leg. Right hand to the inside of the leg. Sit up as tall as you can sit. If it feels right to you, start to walk your hands forward. Be mindful of that right knee. If you need to pull your foot down a little bit, if you need to extend your leg out, perfect. Take care of yourself. Be nice to your knee. Walking it out. Breathe. Working to center the tummy and chest onto that left leg as best you can. Remember, this is about being gentle and kind to yourself. If you have knocked on the door or if you opened the door to pain, back off. That is going against everything we're trying to get done today. This should feel super, super good. And then slowly walk those hands back up. And we're going to kick that right leg out. Left foot comes in. Sit up nice and tall. Right hand takes a hold. Left arm circles up and over. Flex that right foot. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale it back up. Left hand comes down. And we reach, bending that left elbow, reaching through those right fingertips just as far as you can. We cross that right hand to the knee once again. Left arm circles up and over. Inhaling it back up. Left hand down, right arm circles up and over. Go ahead and bend that left elbow. Reach just as far as you can. Feel that stretch in the ribs. Placing that right hand back to the knee. Left arm up and over. We're going to do that one more time. Coming back through center. Left hand down, right arm up and over. And inhale it back up, placing that right hand to the outside of your leg, left hand to the inside of the leg. And again, if you need to extend that left leg, go for it. If you need to move that foot, go for it. And then slowly walk it out, working to place the center of your tummy and chest onto that right leg. There's this amazing stretch in the hip, in the lower back on that left side. Depending upon how tight your hamstrings are, you might feel it down the back of the leg. So kind of listen to your body and where do you feel it the most? Be nice. That's the biggest thing. Be nice. Challenge yourself appropriately. And breathe. And slowly walk your hands back up. And we're going to kick that right foot behind us. Coming into that letter Z. If you need to keep that right leg long, please do. Right hand to the outside of the ankle, left arm circled up and over. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale it up. Left hand comes to the mat. Right arm reaches high. As you exhale, hollow the tummy and chest. Reach it through. Oh, pop, pop, pop. Crack, crack, crack. Inhale, reach it up. And gently let that right hand float down, left arm up and over. I love those self-adjustments. Inhale it back up, left hand down, right arm up. And as you exhale, hollow, pass it through. Some days they're a lot louder and more than others, for sure. Rolling it back open. We have one more of each. Float that right hand down, left arm up and over. How you doing? Inhaling it back up, left hand down, right arm up. And as you exhale, hollow your tummy and chest, reach it through. Great morning stretch, great evening stretch, reach it back up, and gently float your hands back down. We turn, come onto your bum, and extend those legs. Extend them out nice and long. We're going to move the fleshy part of our bum away from the earth and connect those sit bones. Flex your feet, reach it high. As you exhale, back of that left hand to the outside of your right foot, rotate and reach in a diagonal line. Extend those arms. Open up that chest just as much as feels good to you. So yeah, any time of the day, guys, this is gentle and kind. But anytime you move, you're getting the blood flowing, clearing your head. Inhale, circle that right arm up and over. Bring your palms to touch. One hand on either side of your feet, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, the back of that right hand to the outside of your left foot, rotate and reach in a diagonal line. Extend through those left fingers. Breathe, slow, steady breaths. And we circle that left arm back up and over, palms touch. Inhale, one hand on either side of your feet, reach it up. Hinge it all the way back up. And let those arms float down by your side. Soften your feet. Go ahead and extend those arms out to shoulder height, and ever so slowly come down one vertebra at a time, hollowing your tummy, hollowing your chest, slowly lowering down all the way down onto your back. Hands are down by your sides. We pull one foot in toward your bottom, and then the other. Feet are hip width apart. Little pelvic tilt. Small of the back presses into the mat. And then slow and steady, we lift those hips, peeling your spine off the mat one vertebra at a time. Coming all the way up to bridge pose. At the top of bridge pose, we're resting on the back of the head and the back of the shoulders. Our knees are right in line with our hips. Our buns are squeezed, and we feel this nice stretch down the front of the legs. If it feels good to you, bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. If it doesn't, don't. Just let those hands rest. And if you like, you can roll those shoulders underneath you one at a time. Again, you don't have to. Lifting those hips, giving those buns a little squeeze. Mindful of where your knees are, keeping them right in line with those hips. Find your breath. Gently release your hands, unroll the shoulders, and ever so slowly, one vertebra at a time, coming back down to the mat. Till your bottom is the very last to touch. Heel toe your feet open to about the width of your mat or even a little bit beyond. Open up their arms wherever you like. And we're going to let those knees and your pelvis just gently shift from one side to the other. So just let those knees be heavy. Let them rock all the way down to that lowest point. Little pause, little check-in, and then we shift. Little pause, little check-in, and we shift one more time each side. If you need a few more, yeah, take it. If it just feels super good, stay with that. Your body's telling you it needs it. Coming back to center. Heel toe your feet in. We pull right knee in towards the chest, hands to the shin just below your knee. And we're going to point and flex that right foot, rolling the ankle both directions. Just moving through the ankle, checking in. And then just soften your foot. If it feels right to you, slide that left leg out. Just notice that stretch in that right glute. Through the front of that left leg. Releasing the intensity with those arms, extend that right arm out to a T. Left hand shifts to the outside of the right knee and gently pull your leg across your body. That supine spinal twist. Magic as far as I'm concerned. This is like the greatest stretch on the planet for me. Looking out over that right arm, allowing that left arm to be heavy and just letting it pull that right knee across. So as I take care of my back on a daily basis, this really helps keep me feeling my best. I hope it does for you. There's a lot that goes to it. I mean, I do yoga at least 5 times a week. That doesn't mean you have to. Just as often as you can. And it doesn't have to be an hour-long practice, guys. It doesn't have to be an hour and a half. It's just about being consistent and being kind to your body and showing up. Challenging yourself appropriately. Slowly roll it back to center. Extend that right leg, point your toes. Little external rotation through your hip. Slowly lower your leg down. And allow that right heel to come to rest. Just take a second and feel that length in that right leg. Feels pretty good. Now, if you know you want to keep that leg long, you can keep it long. If there's any question in taking care of your lower back, pull that right knee in, right foot in, and then pull your left knee in. So just by drawing that right knee in, it's a little less intense through the hip flexor and pull on that lower back. If you're like, actually, I love it with my leg long, go for it. And we point and flex that left foot. We roll the ankle. We give some love to the ankle and the foot. Wiggle those toes, just checking in. And then just soften your foot. Left arm opens out to a T, right hand to the outside of the left knee, and gently pull your leg across your body. Do your best to keep that left shoulder from lifting off the mat, and then just look out over that left arm. And then just melt. Let your body go. Using gravity and releasing that guard. So a lot of times when we come into different stretches, different poses, your body's initial reaction is to guard, to tighten, and to keep you safe. Through your breath, your body realizes it's safe to be okay, to relax, to surrender in, and to sink into a deeper stretch. If ever you're having a hard time and your body just won't, don't force it. Do your best to breathe into it and just let it be what it is today. Honor where you are, wherever you are in your practice. It changes day to day, hour to hour, minute to minute. We bring with us onto our mat how we slept, what we've had to eat, what we've had to drink, how we feel. It's all part of it. So let go of what doesn't serve you well. Embrace what does. Slowly roll it back to center. Extending that left leg, point your toes, little external rotation through your hip, and slowly lower your leg down. Reach out. And allow that heel to sink. Now extend that right leg. See if you can walk your heels down towards the bottom of your mat. And then just relax. Again, we bring one hand to the chest, one hand to the belly, and we breathe. We take a moment to be grateful for this opportunity to take care of ourselves, for this time, for self-care. We draw one knee in towards the chest, hand to that shin, other knee towards the chest, hand to that shin, and just gently pull it in. If it feels good to you, lift your upper body, draw your nose towards your knees. Otherwise, just let that upper body remain down, head heavy against the mat. Gently releasing that upper body. You are welcome to roll to your side or rock yourself up, coming up to a seated position that feels good to you. Sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes. Oh, feeling the rise and fall of the chest. that expansion of the rib cage with each inhale we take, and that gentle release of anything heavy, anything that's not going to help us be our very best self today on each exhale. We pull our hands to heart center. We lift the base of the thumbs to the center of the forehead, gently pressing the base of the thumbs to the center of the forehead, awakening our intuition. May you feel a smile on your face. May you feel the thank you from your body. I'll help you just have an amazing rest of your day. Inhale, lift those fingertips towards the sky. Eyes open or closed. Let those arms just gently float back down towards the mat. Palms gently touch. Eyes gently open. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourself. Have an amazing rest of your day. And until the next time, namaste.